There are a lot of beginner mistakes that typically just beginners make when it comes to losing weight, getting fitter, and honestly just creating an awesome life. Now in today's video, I want to share with you guys 5 very common beginner mistakes I see new dieters and people trying to get fit make. Hey guys, my name's Alex Hine, author of Master the Day. Now the very first thing is the thinking that doing more inevitably gets you to your result faster. So I got an email from a guy recently that said that he'd been working out 2 hours a day and despite that was not getting the results that he wanted. Now unfortunately this is really common in the fitness and the diet industry, and we assume that, well, if I work out more, I'm gonna burn more calories and therefore lose more weight. And in that level, it's true. But the problem is that, number one, working out more affects every aspect of your life. It makes you more tired, it makes you more burned out, it makes you require more sleep. And the same thing could be said for eating less. Well, theoretically, if eating 100 calories less a day helps you lose weight, why wouldn't you just eat 300 or 500 less? Because there is a limit to that. The second beginner mistake I see people make quite a lot is underestimating how many calories, particularly bad calories, are in liquid drinks. A really common scenario I see is people having coffee in the morning and then soda in the afternoon or with lunch, for example. Now, coffee in the morning, if you add milk and you add sugar, that right there is another 200 calories that you would not be getting ordinarily if you had black coffee or if you had some other drink, for example, like tea. Having a couple drinks at the end of the night, like it's so common among professionals that work excess hours, that right there can be 400, 500, 600 calories of essentially just sugar. The third mistake I see people make is changing too many habits at once. The new year, right now, this is the funniest time of the year because I see people saying they're gonna work out 2 hours a day, every day. They're gonna cook all their own meals. They're not gonna have any sugar, any carbs, any wheat, any flour, and they've just removed essentially all the things they love from life. And they're expecting all of those habits to actually work and still continue for months and years. In reality, it just doesn't happen. Now for me, what I tend to work on students and clients with is I try to help them figure out instead, what are the smallest habits that they can do the most consistently over months and over years. Mistake number 4 for beginner dieters, thinking that it really is all about calories and not thinking about your food composition. Now this is really common in the if it fits your macros kind of movement, where people are like, well, if you just want to move your weight up or down, just eat more or eat less, which is true, assuming that all food has the same nutrition, the same micronutrients, and affects your body the same. But now there's actually a lot of interesting research coming out suggesting that, surprise, surprise, 200 calories of broccoli and 200 calories of Oreos do not do the same thing to your body. They may calorically function almost the same, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes there. Don't be stupid. Now, beginner mistake number 5 is thinking too much in terms of diets and not habits. Now for me, this was one of the biggest revelations in my life that became my book. But the big thing is that when you think of a diet, like doing the grapefruit diet, the alien plankton diet, whatever weird diet you want to be on, we're doing some kind of diet, and yet the diet doesn't really show us what we have to do on a daily basis to transform our body and also our life. And instead, if you go through a diet and you figure out what are your new habits for the day, if you do that instead, you're gonna have a very crystal clear roadmap for what to actually do to lose weight and feel awesome. So instead of looking for more magical information, consuming all these resources, watching all these videos, try to pick a few things, turn them into habits for tomorrow, and start on the habits right away. So I hope that helps, guys. Your tiny daily habits for today are to, number 1, don't think that more gym time is going to equal more results. Number 2, don't underestimate how many calories are actually in liquid drinks. Number 3, stop doing too much, stop going over the top, thinking about 2-hour workouts, eating dramatically less calories per day. Number 4, stop thinking it's all about calories and eating crap. And then number 5, stop thinking in terms of diets and workout plans and think in terms of daily habits. I hope that helps. For you, I want you to leave a comment there below. Let me know for you what was one of the beginner mistakes that you made that is now very painfully obvious. Comment there right there below. Hey guys, it's Alex. Did you like this video? If so, there are really 2 ways you can stay in touch with me. The first thing is to go over, click the monk, and subscribe so you get the next video right when it's out. I'm releasing at least 3 videos per week, but often a lot more. The next thing is, come on over and check out my book, Master the Day. It's called Master the Day, Eat, Move, and Live Better with the Power of Daily Habits. And it's all about the tiny daily success habits that I learned interviewing people that lost over 100 pounds and kept it off years later in a healthy way. The success habits that not only get your dream body, but also your dream life. And as a special thank you, if you get the book, send me your receipt to alexander@modernhealthmonk.com. I'll send you a 1-hour bonus video course for free. And one important piece of it is an hour sit-down success story with my friend and my student Mike, who lost 30 pounds. So you can go check that out on Amazon right there. The next thing is, come on over to my site, modernhealthmonk.com. I've got a free guide for you there, 5 daily habits to help you lose your next 20 to 30 pounds. And otherwise, I look forward to seeing you soon.